My brothers and sisters in Christ, human beings observe the passing of time in different ways. We use calendars and clocks, and we mark dates and annual festivals as a way to mark the passing of time and to cause us to reflect. Every year in a secular sense, we know that from the change of December 31st to January 1st, we celebrate the change to a new year. And tomorrow, and in fact this evening, the Church celebrates the transition from one liturgical year to another. So we pass from the end of the 2022 liturgical year to Advent, the beginning of 2023. And so it is fitting that today's gospel, the last gospel passage in this year's weekday lectionary cycle, ends with this theme of watchfulness, of sobriety, to stay sober, to stay awake, to await for the Lord's coming. In Advent that we are preparing to celebrate, that's the whole theme. This theme of preparing the way, to await the coming of the King. But this is a reminder, as the end of one year flows that theme into another, that this must be a way of life, not just a daily reflection, but this constant watchfulness, a sobriety. Another year has passed. We've celebrated many Thanksgivings, many Christ the Kings, many Advents, and yet now another year has passed. Am I sober or am I spiritually drunk? Am I listless, not paying attention, or am I disoriented, or am I sober and awake and watchful? And then second of all, if I'm watching, am I watching with a joyful expectation? Is my life one of joyful waiting? The Lord is near. He is coming. His coming is imminent. Does that stir my heart with joy? Does my life reflect that? This sobriety is not just a dispassionate, stoic, dutiful watching, but this is something that is meant to transform our life. The anticipation, think of a child on Christmas morning waiting to bound down the stairs or into the living room under the tree. This is our spiritual way of living, which is to be on the edge of our seat. The Lord is coming, and I can't contain myself. And so, as this year ends, our spiritual homework. Am I sober? Am I ready? Am I watchful? And most of all, is that reflected in a spirit of joy? The Lord is coming. Are we ready?